taken care of. Get my mic plugged in. All right.
Here we go.
I think we're live.
We're live.
We made it.
And barely awake for me.
We made it through another record store day.
Yes, we did.
I think everything's looking good. Yeah. Barely awake is a good way, which is weird. I had to get up early today for some stuff around the store, unusually early for me. And Annette's still recovering from...
Are we
Yeah.
live?
Yeah, we're live.
Okay.
You're still recovering from what? The weekend?
Yeah.
Paul's
Not
birthday?
recovering like you think I might be recovering, but Black Friday.
Yeah,
Well,
and Small
Record
Business
Store
Saturday.
Day, Black Friday, Small Business Saturday. Plus, throughout all that, I planned a surprise 50th birthday party for my husband.
And all the family, and you had to
Well,
give
it
everyone...
wasn't that much. I mean,
But
it
still,
wasn't huge, but we had the mother, we had his mom in from, well, she's actually lives by Battle Creek, Michigan, but she was in with one of his sisters, so
good.
just coordinating all that and getting
Plus,
it together.
it's the busiest time of the year in the store, and what a nutso weekend.
Yeah, it
So,
was a nutso weekend.
so we're happy that Record Store Day went great. First of all, you guys showed up.
Few snags here and there. I mean, I really, yeah, we do have to first shout out. I mean, come on, everybody was so great.
Yeah, and they watched our live feed, went forever, and if people watched it. I mean, people were watching it all the way to the end, and they came in, and so many of you out there, you know, maybe you don't say anything in the comments, but you come in my store 2 or 3 days later and say, hey, I watched your feed, you know, I saw this, or I hadn't been in a while, or, you know, it was really great to see that.
And man, did everybody pull in for the tote bag sale.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody watching right now
Got totes yet?
got totes. Nick, we're talking about, because I had borrowed that headset from my husband to when our phone sales started.
Yeah.
And it worked great. So, Nick, we had some tote bags from what is called our record crawl, which is in
We still have some.
October.
Yeah, it's in October every year.
And so they're $5, and we're pushing those, you know, and that needs a headset. And I tell you what, everybody was on the top of that game.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
You guys
to
are buying
see
them up like
how
crazy.
Everybody just pulled in and did that for us.
Yeah.
Man, we can't do that stuff without you guys out there.
It was great. It was awesome to see.
I was so stoked about that.
Yeah, that went over very well. Record sales, you guys have been awesome buying them up on our website. And we're going to start the morning show off with a little education.
I have one thing I have to shout out first.
Go for it. Go for
So
it.
yesterday when I took my mother-in-law back to Elburn, Illinois, I stopped by Ream's Meat Market in Elburn. And I just wanted to give them a huge shout out because that place is awesome. It's kind of a little bit on the western, west of Chicago.
Okay.
So off of I-90 and 47. I cannot wait to try my cranberry stuffed pork pinwheels.
Ooh.
Woohoo! So I got me a new T-shirt yesterday.
That's cool.
It's called the rodeo shirt. Got the little
And I
the
wore my
pig
shirt
riding
for a
the
reason.
bull there.
The rodeo shirt. Pig riding a cow.
Pig riding a cow.
Gotta love it.
Yes, and Nick's got a special shirt on today too.
And I totally forgot to pull my item. So I'm pulling it right now while the show's on. So
Well, just with the shirt he's wearing, hey, if anybody knows anything about Fallout Boy Infinity and High, anything about when a repress might be coming out, let me know. I had somebody ask me about that. I've been trying to do some research. I'm showing it's awaiting repress, but I
Tell
can't
them you should
find
have bought
any
it when it came
information
out.
on it. What, Nick?
they should have bought it when it came out like all us real Fall Out Boy fans.
Hey, well, you know,
Just give a
some
hard time.
people aren't able to do that all the time. Some people don't have,
The original press was on a picture disc.
yeah, the original press, but so it's been,
And I have that.
been 5 or 6 pressings.
Yeah, and
Not
then they
all
did a-
people can afford everything when it comes out, and they have to wait.
Well, prices have gone up on that record.
Yeah.
They were cheap. I think they were in the 20s, and now I think they're in the 30s or 40s.
Oh no, they're way higher than that.
No, I mean, and new
Oh,
MSRP
new. Yeah,
price
yeah, yeah.
when had gone
Yeah.
gone up, and now they're out of print. They're hard to find.
Oh yeah. Ethan barely slept. Dean got his quick shipping. Oh wow,
People are already getting their stuff.
that's awesome.
They've already had a bunch of people get their package already. I mean, we shipped it on Saturday. Or Friday.
Few were picked up. Some were picked
Friday.
up Friday,
Yeah.
and then obviously some
Bunch
were
went Saturday.
went Saturday. Sunday, of course, there is no mail pickup. So if some came in late, they obviously weren't picked up until yesterday.
All right, we're going to start with a story.
Service.
We're going to start with the story of the King's X here. So, the King's X, please come here, Mr. Bulbous. So, this is a record store day record. I was selling them on the day. One of my regulars was in line in the morning, went home, opened his, came back, and a couple hours later, he's like, man, mine is really warped. I said, all right. So, you throw it on the turntable. Sure enough, it's like all over the place. It's like not playable warped. It's like, it's all over the place. Open another one, warped. Open a third one, warped. At this point, we pulled them off the shelves. We weren't going to sell them because they were warped. And I'm like, we're like, what are we going to do? We're going to return them. You know what the story is. So I end up trying to put it in my record flattener because I have a Furutech record flatteners made for flattening records. Now, sometimes on colored records, it's iffy. Sometimes they like it and sometimes they don't.
They have a different makeup than a regular black vinyl, obviously. So
these came out perfectly. I mean, they are dead flat. The head shell doesn't move. The grooves are perfect. These came out magnificently. They worked great. So I then put them this morning back on our website. So we never really sold out of them because we pulled them.
We didn't want to sell an inferior product.
Yeah, so now that we have them in there, now obviously they've been opened. You know, I sliced them open, took the record out, flattened them, and put them back in. So they're still new, unplayed, but they're what I call guaranteed flat. Guaranteed flat. So if you were looking for this release or you were thinking about picking one up and you didn't want to take a chance on one being warped, because I'm going to tell you, probably the whole pressing is going to be warped. They made 2,500 of them.
Yep.
And I didn't have a straight one out of the batch. There's going to be a ton of these getting returned.
Yeah.
So having one that's straight is going to be quite rare.
And what's interesting is the numbers that we did receive aren't sequential. A lot are in the 1900.
It's not got 1938. What do you have?
1927, but 1941, 1940. But then we have one that is 1179, and so I guess it didn't matter where in the press.
I think they were pulling them off the press too soon because they're like a real wobbly warp, and like one will have a big warp, and then it's kind of all the way around. So, I mean, it looks like the cartoon. You know when they see the cartoons, they put the record on, the record player?
Yeah.
This thing was just all over the place. I mean, it wasn't playable. So, if you're out there and you bought a King's X and it's warped, I totally believe you. If you bought it for me, ship it back, I'll straighten it and I'll send it back to you. If you bought it elsewhere, send it to me, I'll flatten it. We have a charge on our website. I think it's like $3 or $5.
And I'm not sure how many went out before Greg came back and let us know.
I don't know either. Not many.
Not many, no.
I don't think we sold too many. But if you got these and they're warped, you're not alone. It was a very common issue. But I can fix it. So if you want a flat one, just cut straight to the chase.
Yeah.
They're on our website live now. So those haven't been available, since they haven't been available on our website at all, because I pulled them right away.
Right, as soon as Greg came in, we knocked them down to 0 and not available.
Those are in the rack. So, the reason I'm wearing my shirt today, it's the Hella Mega Tour with Fall Out Boy, Weezer, and Green Day.
And I almost went to that with you guys last year. I really wish I would have now.
Weezer's OK Human, All My Favorite Songs, was nominated for Best Alternative Song for Grammys 2022.
I will have to say this is probably one of the most played
records in our store.
Records in the store. Well, we have a copy. We have it on CD, and yeah, it's been played more than anything around here.
Yeah, lately it's definitely getting a lot of play. And we had given it a break here for the last month, but I put it in today again because of the nomination. So I thought shout out to Weezer. Yeah. Congratulations on, it's really hard to make to have success over decades. Very few bands can do that. Have a hit first record, then have a hit in the middle, and have a. Look at Green Day. They had Dookie, and then they had American Idiot, and it's been hard since. So to be able to do that through different decades and different parts of your career is respectable. So,
and they've
just a little shout out for that.
The Hello Mega Tour is already. Well, there's no U.S. date scheduled for next year yet, but they do have the U.K. dates.
Yeah, the European dates coming up.
European dates coming up, and just a quick note on just some other news in the music world. I noticed this morning. I was watching CBS this morning, I think it was, and Ed Sheeran and Elton John have a collab for a new Christmas song. That will be December 3rd is the release.
I could have planned that a little sooner.
Well, they have. They did. Apparently, they talked about it last year.
Oh, okay.
And it's called Merry Christmas. It'll be out this Friday, December 3rd. And just on this, it says it has sleigh bells. A lot of them. Which is a quote right here from one of the feeds that I'm reading.
Lots of sleigh bells in it, huh?
Lots of sleigh bells.
Right.
So yeah, that should be fun.
We'll see what it sounds like. Comes out Friday. Mm-hmm. So let's see. We went over the King's X. We're going to kind of go through what we have left. We still have 60 some titles.
Let me get over here.
We still have a lot of titles left from Record Store Day. There was 118. We're down to 60 of them. Now, a lot of these, we only have one left. In fact, well, we'll get to it. But some of them, we've been getting some late shipments.
What's coming in late shipment?
Well, I'm getting more Blackberry Smokes.
Okay.
Even, I pre-sold 6 of them because I knew before Record Store Day, I ordered another 6 that should be here, today. Those are all spoken for, but I got another dozen coming after that.
Of Blackberry Smoke.
Of the Blackberry Smoke. Okay. Now, that's not here. I'll have them.
And when they become available, we'll let you know.
Yeah, we'll let you guys know. Probably, they might make it by Friday. Otherwise, it'll be next week. Okay. Everyone's saying, thank you so much for the quick ship and the great service. Thank you again. So we got more Blackberry Smokes coming. This showed up yesterday, this Charlie Parker Bird in LA box.
Oh, wow.
So I don't think this is on the website, but we need to put this up in case anyone's looking for one.
Unless anybody out here wants to give us a call after the show.
Yeah. We can
do a phone or...
Yeah, we're going to be straightening up our Record Store Day inventory today. Mm-hmm. So there's going to be some things that we didn't have last night back on the website.
Yeah.
So watch the website.
We'll do an update on it.
We're doing an update, getting all that going. And Annette and I are going to be putting together another blind duck draw today. So we don't even know. We're not there yet.
Too bad we didn't have little Santa hats for the ducks.
Man, that'd be cool. Santa hats for us.
That'd be a pain.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, it's already trouble enough. Yeah. Well, should we just walk through some of the stuff we have still?
Yeah.
We'll start with this Onthrix Point Never, $21, still available. All of these are on the. Well, most of them should be on the website.
Looks like we have a couple copies of that one left.
10-inch, $21. Got that left. You want to alternate? You want to take the next one?
Oh, yeah. Let me get back over here. I was looking at the website. What do we have here? We still have the
Buck
Owens. No. I don't know if you can see that up that high. Buck Owens and his Buckaroos Bridge Over Troubled Water. $31 on that one.
This record sold really well. In fact, I only think we have a couple left.
All analog 50th anniversary edition on colored vinyl.
Oh, that's cool.
So, yeah.
So yeah, we got just a couple of those left. Mm-hmm. Ozzy Osbourne, No More Tears, limited edition picture disc.
I can't believe we still have that one left.
This one did not sell super well, and I think I know why. It's because you can still get the 2LP black vinyl edition.
Oh.
People are opting to buy that. So I still have them. It's going to be obviously these are always collector's items because it's Ozzy, and in 5 years people will be like, oh my God, that came out. And, like, oh, yeah, I got the picture disc. I did sell some. I mean, but I think I guess I have a few left. I have maybe 5. I got 5 of them or so.
Yeah.
5 or 6 maybe. So those did sell, but they didn't sell out, which for Ozzy, that's rare. Mm-hmm. You want to scan this one? Because I think it came in yesterday. And that's getting her scanner going.
Website here.
This is the Bird in LA, the Charlie Parker box.
Yeah, we're showing
it
it down
shows
in
0.
stock.
We're going to put one on right now. If you want this, you can jump over to our website, toadhallonline.com, and pick it up. Yeah, people are saying it's a picture disc. So yeah, that's probably why on the Ozzy.
Right, but still with the popularity, yeah.
It's still it's still Ozzy.
Right.
I mean, it's still one of the most
I'm sure there's some
in-demand things.
completists out there.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. So the 4LP Charlie Parker Bird in LA, $81. We're selling it for the original MSRP. This showed up in a box yesterday, so we are still getting late shipments. I had a guy.
You have a guy
who watched our show, and he's like, I can't believe you guys still do $7 flat rate shipping. Because I was getting a quote for a turntable for him, and it was outrageous because he lived in California. And obviously, because of the shipping, it was
website here today.
too expensive. You want to scan it?
Oh, no. Somehow I clicked it, went to missing photo instead of all statuses.
So he was like, I can't believe you guys still do $7 flat rate. I was like, yeah, we're... So...
We did have to bump it up for some of the huge orders.
Some of the like monster boxes, we have to go to the 12
to
or
the
15. To the 15.
level, but still.
But for most, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 albums, it's not a problem. But and then of course you got your international orders that we have to do separately.
Yeah, I have to do quotes on those.
One left of the Grantley Phillips Yuletide Christmas record. $17. Only have one left. Sold almost all of them.
How many songs are on that? 4?
5.
5 songs.
Winter Glow, Take Me Back to Toyland, Old Fashioned Christmas, All Lang Syne. Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Cool.
Yep, Rock Records. Price is right. Take the
What
next
do we have here? Healing Todd Rundgren. Limited edition clear vinyl. I got the stack of records here in front of me.
I know. It's a stack.
$31. I'm not sure how many of these we have left. Do you
Like
have
4 or
any idea?
5. We got
4 or 5 of them. So it's limited edition, 5,000 on clear vinyl, 40th anniversary.
And it's got a 7-inch.
Oh, it does have a bonus translucent blue 7-inch featuring Time Heals backed with Tiny Demons.
So, interesting fact. One of the guys, the photographer for Todd Rundgren, is a customer of our store.
No way.
Been a photographer for 20, 30 years. So I always bring in a lot of Rundgren, Utopia, any of that kind of stuff. I don't know if he did this photo. He did call in and put one on hold. I think he did say this was his photo.
What's his name? Do you know?
I can't take it off the top of my head. But he ordered a bunch of like Todd Rundgren's Utopia live in Chicago, Todd Rundgren's live in the Chicago Theater. The cover is his photo.
How cool.
And then the inner photos are all his, so he's been his photographer for many, many years. So he always calls me and has me put one on hold for him to pick it up because he lives locally.
That's pretty cool.
So that is cool.
Yeah.
That is pretty sharp.
What are you doing with these? Do you want this back?
I got a stack. Do you know what happened to the Poison Flesh and Blood release? I believe that one is getting, it was pushed to a different day. It might come out in early December.
And we'll have an update on that whatever we find out. Nick will put it on one of his videos that he does.
Most of the things that got pushed to a December date. They didn't get pushed to the next record store day.
Oh,
so watch your independent record stores and then this next month in December.
And another place to check also, recordstoredate.com. Sometimes if you go to that, they might have like some news on there or something that might give some information. I haven't checked that.
And
for
that might be
days.
a good idea for me to reach out to them and tell them that titles that are pushed should be in a separate section on their website with a new date.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times they come off the list and then people are like, well, what the hell happened to them?
Yeah.
I don't know. Mm-hmm. And even for us, we got a list of 25 titles, and it was like, these titles are coming out on December 6th. These titles are coming out on December 14th.
Oh, I didn't know that they had a date.
And then there was one of them that came out
that.
like almost at Christmas. It was the Tank and the Bongas was the last one. So I think they're going to become indie exclusive releases.
Here
we go.
I found some info here, so let me give you a quick rundown on this. Says we'll be coming to record stores on December 10th. Is Claro Sling, Emoy, Willy's Wonderland, Freeze Rabid Reaction, Gladiators, 1983, the Nighthawk EP, Chuck Prophet, No Other Love, Spoon with Wild and Wild Remix, Sunra Omniverse, and the Swirlies. Those were supposedly going to be coming to stores on December 10th. Tank and the Bangas are supposedly coming to record stores on December 17th.
The rest got pushed to next record store day.
And the rest and I am right on recordstoreday.com, and I clicked on the news link. And this is the first thing that came up and they're still waiting on further information on
that the Poison Flesh in the Blood says we're still waiting on further information. So
right, Thelonious Monk.
The Foo Fighters, damn. So those will likely be on. I'm going to guess those are going to be on Record Store Day 2022.
Probably.
We're still waiting on information.
Yeah.
That means we're still trying to make sure that we get them in the press for April. Is what that means.
Exactly. Yeah. So there you go. There's some good.
RecordStoreDay.com's got all the list for all the titles that were pushed. You can go check it out there. Has all the titles. What's going on with them.
Yep. Just click the news section.
Yep. I know we got a lot more people in the feed than when we started, so. I'm just going to sum it up. The Kings of X records, pretty much all of them were warped on yellow vinyl. I pulled them from my shelf. I flattened them. They flattened out great. You can buy them opened but new, guaranteed flat on my website right now, totalonline.com. If you bought one from a different store, feel free to reach out to me. You can send it in. I will flatten it for you. I'll take care of you. Otherwise, you're going to have to return them, and you'll probably never get another one.
Right.
They're just going to take them back, and that's just going to be the end of them. If you bought one from me, you can always return it. I will flatten it for free and send it back to you. We're carrying on. We're carrying on with what we got left for Record Store Day. Go for it.
Yeah, so good morning to everybody that's hopped in since we said our last good morning.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Bobby Rush with Buddy Guy, Government Mule, and Christone Kingfish Ingram.
This one really surprised me that I still had this.
I know, me too. Well, yeah, $31. I actually picked up a copy for myself. I have not had a chance to listen to anything that I picked up. Look, I've got it in here.
Oh, then we'll crack it open today and listen to it.
You want me to crack it open to look at it?
Sure, go grab it. I'll talk about the next one.
I think I'm tethered here today, so I've got to unplug for a second.
We're still charging. Everything's plugged in. We're not wireless today because everything's plugged in because it all died from my marathon stream for Record Store Day. So, all right, Dave Van Ronk, Hear Me Howl, live in 1964, $26. I did sell some of these. I still have some left. Single LP, Cocaine Blues, Frank's Blues, Two Trains Running, Tell Old Bill. Still got some of those. And that's going to do an unboxing here. This is cool. Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah, we're getting close. Obviously, with Christmas time, we're kind of revamping our stereo equipment. I've put, I don't know, John has added like 40 pieces of equipment to our website. So it's not, I mean, we do our best to keep up with it, but things sell pretty fast. So you can head over to our website and you can see what we have live. I will ship new products, new turntables that I have the original packaging for. Not a problem. New receivers, I will package those. I will ship tape decks, vintage receivers, CD players. The only thing I have a hard time shipping is vintage turntables.
Oh gosh.
It's really hard to do. So those I tend to not like to ship. But everything else, if you guys see some on our website, give us a call. We'll get you a shipping quote. We'll get a box. We'll get it sent out to you. While she's opening that up.
Oh my gosh. This
Styles
is really
P float. Here. And he's got a little mixer there. First time on vinyl, cloud colored limited press. He's got a couple of these left. $35 on those. Sons of Kemet, African Cosmology. This is a cheap one. It's only $15. Side A, Myth Science. Side 2 has Rites of Passage. It's an 11-minute song, though.
I'm struggling with this.
And this one's a 4-minute song.
There we go. We finally got it here.
All right. Next up.
Maybe.
I'm also surprised we have so many of these left.
Yeah,
these Joe Strummers.
I know.
You know, Joe Strummers always sell out. Their regular presses always sell out. And pretty much everything on Dark Horse, I've noticed, has been kind of a one-time shot. Like, I haven't gotten any more of the Dark Horse stuff. So, $21. Get the Joe Strummer Johnny Appleseed. It is a 12-inch backed with At the Border Guy, celebrating 20th anniversary. Limited edition pink vinyl. So it's a one and only deal, $21. So if you're a Joe Strummer, or I know there's some people out there that are Dark Horse collectors.
Yeah.
Collecting everything on the new label.
Yeah,
So.
it's a standard 180 gram. I'm assuming it feels like it.
We're back to this.
Black
We're
vinyl, back to the chicken heads.
Back to the chicken heads. Bobby Rush.
It's 45 cut. And it is just the one song, Chicken Heads, on here that's been done. Obviously, a couple different variants with the different artists on it is what it is.
So it's Bobby Rush on the first one. Then it's Buddy Guy Bobby Rush. Then it's Government Mule Bobby Rush.
Right.
Then it's Kingfish Ingram with Bobby Rush. Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool.
And that might be why it hasn't sold.
How expensive is it?
It's 31.
Yeah, it's a little pricey.
It's a little pricey.
It's a little pricey.
Maybe it's one
you got a lot of talent on there. Mm-hmm. That always goofs things up.
And like I said, I got turned on to Christone Kingfish Ingram probably a year and a half ago or so. I had came across him on probably YouTube, and he's very young, in his early 20s, a blues musician, and he's just phenomenal.
Well, we're going to play that today.
And that's why one of the reasons I picked this up is just because of him. Mm-hmm.
How about this Teddy Swims, Very Teddy Christmas?
You know,
holding the beer.
It's weird, when that came in, I had no idea who this Teddy Swims was. And when I was putting it in inventory, I was next door at the web office.
Tell us about it.
So I just went in and started listening to some of his songs. He's got a great voice.
Is it comedic?
No, he's a musician. He's a singer. And
Well,
whatever
Silent
else goes
Night,
with
Please
it.
Come Home for Christmas, Old Christmas Tree, This Christmas, Christmas Song, and Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. With the beer in the hand and the tattoos, I didn't know what to think
His
of
stuff, he's all over the place with his music. I can't remember too much of
Is
what
this
I
like
really
classical
listened to.
country? Is it like classic kind of
He's
Bing
everything.
Stuff? Okay.
Yeah, let
More
me see if I
contemporary?
can get some info on him, because I'm like, I've got to listen to this. I've never heard of this guy. I want to look at this, do a little bit of information.
Interesting. Big Mama Thornton.
They call him the chameleon soul of Teddy Swims. Is an article in RollingStone.com. So
Okay.
if you want to go in,
$21.
he does a lot of covers and stuff, but he sings everything from George Strait to Frank Ocean.
Oh, okay. Interesting. We'll have
Yeah.
to check that out.
Yeah.
Big Mama Thornton, 1977 live concert master for vinyl, new original cover art, Hound Dog, Ball and Chain plus bonus remix.
That I'm surprised didn't sell as quickly as it did either.
We did sell a bunch of them though. I mean, we have 4 left. I think I started with 20.
Yeah, we did.
So
have that.
I'm happy at last. It is a full length, which always helps. The price is right.
Oscar Peterson was warped.
Uh-oh.
Jimmy, did you get that from us?
Big Mama Thornton, Sassy Mama. So we got Tell Me Pretty Baby, Rock Me Baby, Ball and Chain, Watermelon Man, Summertime Hound Dog, Walking the Dog, Sassy Mama Hound Dog. 26
There's
bucks.
some songs. I love all those songs on there.
Yeah, it's an essential classic, just-in-time essential collection. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, this will go in the blues section, and then this will be one of those records that people are looking for years from now, and they're like, well, they're gone. Speaking of things that people are looking for,
Yeah,
want to make
what's up
sure
with this one?
we have one left of this
see if
U2
we
Gloria.
got it.
You want to scan this, make
I
sure the
will.
quantity is right.
Check.
27 bucks. We're going to be double checking all this stuff all today.
Right.
Yep, it shows we have one left.
One. Mhm.
So
it is on our inventory, available on the website.
Yep. It's got a live December 31st, 1989. How about that? And it's got an October 2015. It's got an 05. Pretty cool. Celebrating the 40th anniversary. Last chance at that one.
Interesting. He's saying, I can't read
All the
this.
King's X
iHome
are
Rex
slightly-
360s slightly warped, including the 2 from the previous drops.
What a disaster.
Wow, I hadn't heard that the
I
previous
haven't had
ones
any
were-
of the previous ones come back, but it is a disaster. The ones that I had were bad. I mean, they were like not playable. They weren't slightly warped. They were majorly warped. So yeah, I was happy I was able to fix them because they're colored vinyl, and sometimes that's iffy.
Right.
So yeah, they came out great. Like I said, if you have one, let me know. I can make that happen for you. Or if you want one that's flat.
We have some available.
Guaranteed flat.
Guaranteed flat.
Guaranteed flat. The Wrens. This is a newer band. 96. You know, compared to like our old jazz records. 25th anniversary reissue of the Wrens' sophomore album. First time on vinyl as a 2 LP set. Cherry red vinyl. Near perfect power pop record. $31. Also surprised, you know, the 90s stuff is so mega hot right now. I'm really surprised we have these left, but I don't know. Sometimes things go in phases. Like, I can't tell you the amount of times like I'll have a bunch of these things in the rack and then like 5 days later, I'll sell all 6 copies.
Yeah.
Like some weird stuff happens. Like it's like it gets out into the news group or it gets into the Twitter or the fan club that it came out and then everybody missed it. Then there's a big surge on it. Like that stuff does happen.
Well, yeah, and any little mention on any type of social media sometimes could cause that influx of people buying stuff that's been
That's all it takes.
set back for a bit.
Wailing Souls, Wailing. Obviously, I think people missed out on this one because they say Wailing Souls. What the hell is Wailing Souls?
Looks, I don't know them, but it looks kind of reggae to me. I
Clearly,
don't know.
it's very reggae.
Okay.
So a lot of this stuff is backed by the Roots Radix band. Obviously, this is some old classic reggae stuff, but because people aren't familiar with the name, like it doesn't say Bob Marley on it, or it doesn't say, you know, they miss it. So, but it is a classic reggae record, and even, you know, the price is kind of off-putting. It's $37, which isn't crazy, but then on the sticker, it has a bonus 12-inch single.
Oh.
So you're getting
2.
So the art just shows an LP, but the sticker says you get an extra 12-inch. Then you're like, okay, well, you know, I understand now that I'm getting a little extra. So I think that's why that maybe didn't sell. I did sell some. Actually, I only have a couple left. I only have 3 left. So yeah, I did sell most of what I had.
Cool.
So. Nancy Wilson, her first solo.
This was kind of a sleeper.
This is another sleeper.
Definitely a sleeper. Nancy Wilson here for $35. It's a 2 LP set. Nancy Wilson of the Ann and Nancy Wilson from Heart.
Now, do you think it's because she's not known for doing solo albums? I mean, this is her first one. This is her first solo album from Heart. Now, did you see the song? I see Bluebird on the back. There's some bonus. It looks like they got the full album plus bonus tracks. Unreleased, 3 unreleased bonus tracks. It's kind of cool. Blue vinyl, double blue vinyl. Of the price on it?
There's actually some extra artists on here I didn't pay attention to when I was doing anything. So there's one song that's featuring Taylor Hawkins and Duff McKagan. The Boxer featuring Sammy Hagar.
That's cool.
Yeah. Liv Warfield, so she's got some
little Foo Fighters action on there, little Hagar on there.
You got some guest artists on here.
I like that. I like that. So, if you missed it, we still have them. Nancy Wilson. The price is maybe it's $35. It's a little pricey, but it's a double blue.
It is a 2 LP.
It is a dual. It is a double LP.
The very last title of the 119 that we received was this one.
And I think that's our last copy.
Katie Lang, $23.
We have that one left. That's it.
Yep. All you can eat, right? Yep. All you can eat. I couldn't remember if I plugged back in or not. Limited edition, pressed on orange and yellow vinyl.
So if you're collecting all the other ones, because they did release some last drop, I think I still have some of the older Katie Langs too. But yeah, $23. I got one left. Let's see here. James Labrie.
Hi, Derek. Hope the meeting went well.
$34. It is a 2 LP set. First time on vinyl, special Black Friday release on yellow wax. Elements of Persuasion. I don't know much about this. Music from 2005. We're going to have to play this in the store today to educate ourselves. $34.
I'm a little bit concerned because this is the same company that did the King's X's. Hopefully these aren't warped.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know unless you guys tell me.
Right.
I don't open them all. Half of them were sold out of.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Another one that was kind of a sleeper. Here's the Lana Del Rey.
Well, this one was interesting because I had a 30 or 40 of them, and people in the beginning of the line on Friday were buying these up in droves. I thought I was going to sell out of them by noon, and then I had enough of them. Luckily, I had a ton of them. I still probably have 7 or 8 of them.
And another thing with this is, well, it just came out not too long ago on, what was it, the standard black vinyl? So,
yeah.
You know,
So
a lot of people may have already had that one.
And it has a different cover. The cover, I think...
It's supposed to be an alternate cover?
It's an alternate cover, but I don't really like it.
Let me see what the other
It's just dark. It's just dark. I mean, I love the dog on it. And I like her. She's good looking. But it's just so dark. Like, if I ever make a record album, and I don't know that it'll ever happen, but it just...
So here's the other one.
They didn't even put their name on it. It doesn't even say Lana Del Rey.
There's the...
Let me see it. Yeah, see, that's so much better. Look it's got her name on the top. It's got a bunch of ladies on it. It grabs your attention. This cover looks like... It just looks like a portrait with her and her dog, which would be fun, but it just doesn't grab me.
I think those are the chemtrails on top they're showing. Look at.
Yeah, I get that.
Little chemtrails up there coming
so, good record, great. She's a great artist. I love that it's on blue vinyl. I love that she did something special for Record Store Day. I think that's great. Come on. Give us I don't know. I guess hardcore fans will love that. So, I don't know. Now, this one I'm really tempted to open because these guys are doing what I want to do. Live from Vinyl Tap, which is a record store in Nashville that serves alcohol. It's like a bar record store. And last I heard, they're expanding because their records are selling so well.
I really have to get out and start traveling.
I know. I haven't been to this place yet either, but recorded live, Vinyl Tap.
Oh, James LaBrie, singer in Dream Theater. Thanks. I did not.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Love it when you guys come up with stuff. Give us some information.
Now, maybe you don't know who Lara Lynn is, but check this out. It's got Black Hole Sun by Chris Cornell cover.
Oh, yeah.
It's got What Is Love. It's got What I'm Looking For. A Light Comes Through. Make You Okay. Shapeshifter. Drive. Daydreamer. Dark Horse. I. It's got a mix of covers and originals. And look there's a stand-up. There's a cello player.
That's awesome.
With her and that guitar and that cello, this is going to be an awesome record. $18. Take a chance. I only have 3. So support local, support a great record store and live recording in Nashville. I love seeing these like local releases.
Yeah.
Sort of. Mm-hmm. Quasi like local releases, not big budget, I like seeing those. So obviously not a lot of people are going to know exactly who she is, but take a chance, check something out. It's not expensive. Now this record was a monster. John Legend, once again, 15th year anniversary, gold vinyl, $31. I don't know that I've ever had this. Maybe I've had it in the store once upon a time. Has not been recently. $31. When this came out, and this was killing the kind of R&B soul. I don't know. John Legend has his own kind of genre. It's kind of soul-y pop music. $31. Finally able to at least get it.
Motorhead, The Lost Tapes, live in Madrid.
I can't believe they still have stuff to put out.
Right.
I mean, they put out something every record store day for the last, I don't know how many years.
2 LPs on this one, $37. June 1st, 1995, recorded in Madrid.
Spain.
Yeah.
Cool. $37. I like that it looks like on the back it looks like the master tapes.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Got the old cassette looking thing here.
So I think what inspired them to reissue this Barry McGuire Eve of Destruction was last year, because everything was just, we had a pandemic, we had, we had just chaos everywhere, right? And it just felt like we were on the eve of destruction. And then I think somebody out there realized that song goes really well with the times for 2020. And then somebody somewhere said, you know what, that record is really, really hard to find. We should reissue it. So, Barry McGuire, Eve of Destruction, $27. If you heard it, you would remember it.
It's got some Sloop John B on here. It's got Baby Blue by Dylan. You Were on My Mind. So a nice variety of music. Oh my gosh. My quote of the day.
What?
We were watching Big Bang Theory, obviously not a new one because they're not new anymore. And they had this altar Sheldon on, and it was he was sitting back in shorts and a Hawaiian shirt, and he says, "I'm chilling like Bob Dylan."
How about this Maxwell record? This one's on you.
I know. It's on Root Beer
Brown.
Brown
So,
vinyl, a 12-page booklet, unseen photos, and it's got $26 on this one.
not bad.
No.
For those of you who are just joining the stream, we're just walking through all the Record Store Day records we still have. We're talking about how titles sold, what we have left. Sometimes we have just one. On the King's X, they were warped. We straightened them. You can check all these on our website, toadhallonline.com.
I probably have this at home on CD because I remember when this first came out, I really, really liked it in 2001.
Yeah, it's the dead period of vinyl.
Yeah.
You're not going to find that. How about Modern English? $21. Price is right.
Yeah.
For the classic record, After the Snow.
I kind of like the art on the front of it too.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Only thing I don't like is we're before the snow here in northern Illinois. No snow yet. This is the only official live recording by the band at the O2 Arena.
So if you're getting any other from this show,
It's a boot.
it's not official.
Someone's Calling, Life in the Glad House, Face of Wood, Dawn Chorus, I Met With You, After the Snow, Carry Me Down, Tables Turning. Stop the World and Melt With You, live, $21. Only a few of those left. We're getting low on those. Mobb Deep sold actually really well.
Yeah, it did.
We don't have many left. LM.
Two LPs on this, $33.
Couple. Yeah, we sold quite a few of them. All right, we got some people from Newfoundland. Newfoundland.
Hey, Bob, are you the one I talked to on Black Friday?
Probably. It was way up in Canada. It's probably snowing there, or has snowed. It probably perpetually is. Let us know how much snow is on the ground, please, Bob. Celtic Bob. Good name, Celtic
know,
Bob.
right?
Good one. Okay, Mobb Deep.
Put that back.
Chris Isaac, last final copy. Actually, we should make sure this is on the website.
Oh,
I'll hold this for the people. You get the barcode scanner going. We'll make sure. $26. Sun Memphis Recordings, $26. It's a full length. It's got 12 songs on it.
We do not show we have a copy. Website does not show we have a copy of that.
That's probably why we have one left. We're going to fix it right now. We're going to fix it right now.
Fix it right now.
Sometimes we find records in the rack in downstairs, upstairs. Sometimes we get late shipments. Sometimes we haven't got any returns yet. It's a little sooner for that, but we'll get some. Like last time, I think I got a return of a Foo Fighters. We'll get returns of some crazy stuff.
What record had the most demand or sold out first? Which is the one that really, what surprised me? I'm trying to remember when we were going through the line what people are asking for that really. Do you remember what it was? It was something that I didn't expect to go real quick. I know the Billie Eilish 7-inch.
We still have them.
We still have some. That was a sleeper. I was really surprised by that. We still have some of those. Gosh.
We sold out of 60-some titles. I'm trying to think of ones that really people were asking about. Oh, the Stray Cats.
Well, yeah, Stray Cats.
The Stray Cats were probably the most asked about record after we had sold out. People were calling and trying to find one.
And it was very limited, and we received 5 copies.
Yeah. So
4 or 5 copies.
Is probably the most sought after record after the fact. The Hendrix record, we had 30 or 40, and we sold every single one of them. So that's going to be up there with the most demand, that Hendrix
Yeah.
record. That's got to be up there.
Mm-hmm.
The Janis Joplin was a big hit.
I was just going to go through some of these titles and see if I could.
Yeah, people are
Remember-
commenting saying, yeah, glad Record Store went well. It did. It went very well. The Eilish doesn't surprise me that it was popular. Yeah, it was popular. We still have some.
We still have
But
them.
we did
No,
start
I
with a
said-
stack.
I'm surprised at the beginning of when our sales started, I expected that one to start a fly. And that one was didn't start selling
Slow
till
burn.
later in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
George Kakanen. We still have the candy cane and the Christmas, the green and the red, white, available. $26. Same record, 2 different ways.
I can remember here.
Life Aquatic was a big seller for me at Vintage. Yeah, Life Aquatic was very sought after, but I still had 5 that went online the next day, which was interesting.
So within the first maybe, I don't know how many people we had in line, maybe 50? 40, 50?
40, 50. It was a smaller line than normal because it was so cold.
The one that was just shocked me was the Fleetwood Mac. That one, like everybody I started going through, was asking for the Fleetwood Mac.
That was an early. We
That
sold
was-
out of that
yeah.
pretty early too.
So
Fleetwood
that
Mac
would have
Live.
been, for us going through before all the other sales started, for our people in store coming in store, that one went out.
Yeah.
Or,
I was surprised we didn't sell out of the Life Aquatic the day of.
yeah.
We had 5 left for Saturday morning when we put them on our website. Carole King, $22, live at the BBC 71. This record is a sleeper for sure because it's got all of our good hits on it and James Taylor's on it. I feel the earth move. You make me feel like a natural woman. It's too late, so far away. Carole King Tapestry, as Jimmy from Jimmy's Coffee knows, is a perennial seller. I mean, we sell those day in, day out like Fleetwood Mac Rumors. We sell them all the time. Doesn't matter what year, time of the year, whatever. Always sell them. So here's one that has all the good songs off of it live with James Taylor, professionally recorded. Sounds great. $22. Really surprised it's still here. People are talking about Trippy Red. What's the deal with the Trippy Red vinyl? No one knows how many there are, and it's over double the price on aftermarket.
We received 4
4, yeah.
when we total for our shipments for the Trippy Red.
Oh, that Tammy Terrell was very hard. They only made 1,200.
Oh, yeah.
That was a very sought after one.
Another one that we only got a couple copies
We only
of.
got a handful of those, so that was very sought after.
yeah.
The Trippy Red, that's kind of an underground thing that's going on right now. Not a lot of people know who he is, at least in the general population. People who know Trippy Red are diehards. We did sell out of them, but I had one left for Saturday morning, so I did not sell out of them on the day of. Yes, there were very few made. I think they hit demand kind of right on the head. I know it's going for double the market price. It's probably because all the people who follow Trippy Red, a lot of them missed it, didn't
Right.
know about Record Store Day. They're still trying to get that. They're still trying to get the two people to connect because it's a younger audience that collects the Trippy Red records. So I think some of them are still learning about Record Store Day and finding their record stores and stuff. So we're getting down there.
Evanescence.
I sold more of these Saturday online than I sold them in the store on Friday. Huge dent in them on Friday. $31. I still have, or huge dent on Saturday. Most sold. I'll make sure I have
Let's see how many we've got left.
$31. Purple Smoke vinyl.
Says we have 5.
Yeah, that's
but we
probably
will
about right.
be doing a count through this after the show
get this
just
all
to make sure
figured
that
out.
we've got the
Yeah.
quantities up to date.
Tev Falco, Club Car Zodiac. Only have 2 of them left, guys. $21. Only 1,000 copies
Wow.
made. So Tev Falco is not a huge demand record, but 1,000 copies, not a lot of them out there.
Not
Not a lot of them out there. Last copy of this. We should scan this. Make sure we have this
Oh
in
yeah.
inventory.
I think we do. I thought I saw
Hologram.
that one. Let me check.
Place to Bury Strangers, destroyed and reassembled. We have 1 left. $21. It's not expensive. It's got a lot of remixes on it.
Yep, it's up.
That's on our website if you want to pick that up.
Screaming Jayhawkin.
We have one left of these. We gotta make sure this is in the inventory.
Oh, you keep making me bop back and forth here in my
My little
tabs.
shop of horrors. I put a spell on you. Portrait of a man. We love. I don't know. Please don't leave me. Ashes. Look at all these awesome cover songs. Guess who? Same damn thing. It's only make believe. $26. Showing one.
Yep.
Last one available on our website, guys. Last one. Crowbot.
Until we have a handful. We've got quite a few of those left.
We do have Crowbots left. Rat Child, $26. 4-track EP on bright green vinyl with etching. Side B, A2 poster, limited edition, $26.
Oh, so it's got a poster in it. Yep.
I've got a poster, so at least you're getting some more for your money.
What I'm thinking is that it's got only music on one side. It says it's got an etching on. It's got an etching on
Yeah.
side 2.
Because it only lists 4
EP,
songs.
okay. And then the poster. Yeah.
Etching on B side with a poster. Okay.
Canned Heat,
You want
Memphis
this one?
Slim. So Canned Heat, Memphis Slim, and the Memphis Horns.
I'm kind of surprised we
this
saw
one.
these. Well, I mean, Candy, it seems like we're 50-50 on whether we sell them out right away. We've
It's got a really
lot of
cool
these.
inner sleeve with it. So we,
Light blue vinyl.
yeah, it looks like, I guess it's light blue. It includes the original jacket, printed inner sleeve, and original record labels for this.
Yeah, if you're a Canned Heat fan, Memphis Slim, I mean,
$26.
that'll be hard to find down the road. 26. How about Larry Coryell?
At Montreux.
Montreux, $26 on this as well. Almost sold out of these. We put a big dent in them. $26, same thing. I love the red and yellow split vinyl. How cool is that?
Wow, that is pretty cool.
That's kind of different. One-time
One-time,
pressing, which is what the Culture Factory always does. Shout out to the Sticks. They did our Sticks pressing that everyone laughs about that we've ordered 200 and some copies of.
I think it was 267.
We're down to
something
like
that.
10 copies. So it's over on our website. That video is over on the channel too, on the YouTube channel. That's over a year ago now.
Oh, yeah.
But hell, we sold almost all. We have a dozen left. That's not bad. Mad Lib.
Jackson Conti.
2 LP set, $33. Mad Lib Invasion. We still have these available. This record did not sell very well at all. This one was a total dud. I think just my customers don't know
Ethan,
who
what are you talking about? Garbage.
knows who my. I think they don't know who Mad Lib is.
Oh.
Most of my customers don't.
Justin said he's seen the etching on the curl button. It's really cool.
You want to make sure this one's in stock? I think this was a double pull.
Oh, absolutely.
Rob, we have one Rob Dickinson left. Fresh wine for the horses. Yeah, our website said 0. We have one left.
And it's called Red and Yellow Seahorse Vinyl. I'm going to have to look that up and see what that I mean, does it look like a seahorse or is this what they're saying?
The sticker says the same thing. 2 LVP vinyl debut, pressed on red and yellow Seahorse vinyl.
Well, that's why I typed
2,000 copies.
I typed it in like that because of that. I put it in here when it was.
If for those of you who don't know what this sounds like, well, first of all, we sold out of them. Apparently, we sold out of them, but we found one, or one was double pulled, or something happened, or one got returned. I don't know. $39. This is early '90s Britpop. Think Oasis style music, kind of stuff. Britpop. Going to be hard to find for sure down the road, especially because they basically sold out. But we found one. So one left on that. Last chance on that. Should we talk about the Dios?
Yeah, go ahead.
The Dios. They did
Picture
two. Now
discs.
I'm sort of surprised we didn't sell out of these. Mm-hmm. We have both Holy Diver and I can never remember this name of this one. The Last in Line available. They're 26 each. Holy Diver original presses sell for like $40-50. Last one I got, I think I got $45 for. So very hard to find any copy of this period. And kind of the same thing with Last in Line. And these are the more popular Dio releases too. These are like when other people look for Dio, these are the 2 titles they look for. So they sold really strong. I still have a lot of them. So, Holy Diver, I did get one returned already with a pop on side 2.
Oh.
So I have a one on side 2 had 3 like little minor skips. Got it exchanged for them. Not sure if it's I'm suspecting it's just that record, but
I think it broke my computer.
I'll keep on going.
Yeah.
Dire Straits. You know, we have so much demand for Dire Straits. I was a little surprised that this didn't sell out. $21. I know it's only 4 songs, and maybe the cover just is a disconnect from Dire Straits. Like when I look at this, I don't think Dire Straits. That's not a Dire Straits cover to me. I mean, it's cool, but it doesn't scream like, oh yeah, that's a Dire Straits record. But whatever. Much Loved 93 Live EP, newly remastered, 180 gram pink vinyl, includes a 12x12 lithograph and a download for $21. Price is right. It's a good band. I think that should have been a bigger hit.
I don't know anything about Eric.
This is my last Eric Essex. You want to make sure? Because I thought I sold out of these, and one showed up in my rack later. So I don't know what the story is, but I got one left. $27.
So let's just kind of throw that out also, is that, you know, you may call into the store and how come this is not even in?
Hit search? Oh, maybe I deleted it.
Oh.
We're going to have to re-enter this into the inventory.
So what will happen, obviously, is it's a pretty large store here, and it's a crazy day. People will pick stuff up and
Set
walk
it down.
around with them and set it down somewhere. So when we do our inventory at the end of the day,
It's not right. And then we find one later.
right. So it's not like we're withholding something. It's just that
Well-
it might have gotten picked up and put somewhere it wasn't supposed to be. And
Yeah.
there's millions of records, at least I would say millions of records in this store, right?
Yeah. There's hundreds of thousands safely.
Yeah.
Millions, probably around, we're pushing the million mark. But
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of places people can hide it. We have an upstairs, we have a downstairs. If you actually want to see a 3D tour of our store, it's over on our website. You can go through a 3D tour of the whole store. So Eric Essex, I have one left. It's not on the website. I will get this on the website this afternoon.
Here, let me put it
Put that over there, separate that.
Yeah, take care of that.
Here's a title that I was a little surprised did not sell very well on Friday, but had strong purchasing on Saturday online. $31. Train Songs.
Yeah.
Gatefold. It's got Dust Bowl Revival. I just like the titles and the bands. It's got John Fogerty on it. It's
Rocky
got,
Burnett,
yeah.
Kai Clark. Who else do we have? John York. Yeah, there's all kinds of. And this one I actually picked up and threw on the live stream just because I wasn't sure that people were
I love the
aware of
photos,
what
too.
what it was or what it involved.
I thought it was just crazy enough. Just a crazy cool little thing to put out. I thought it was appropriate. It was an appropriate Record Store Day record. It's a cool compilation around a cool idea. They newly recorded it with all these talent. So
Yeah, Justin, I couldn't find a copy of it, a picture of it either, so I'm surprised. I thought I'd find one on eBay for somebody that might have had one for sale, but at this point I wasn't able to find one either.
you want that one?
Tickets for Doomsday.
This reminds me of
Heavy
those.
psychedelic funk and soul, ballads and dirges, 1970 to 1975.
This reminds me of those. The dispensary, jazz dispensaries.
Yes.
But it obviously it's
Ooh,
not
none
jazz.
of those came out this
None of those came out for Black Friday, but it's got that heavy funk and soul thing going on. It's got all these crazy different artists. This is a record that'll sell down the road. This kind of always happens. A lot of the old. This is like before people were collecting those jazz dispensaries. We would sell a few here, a few there, and then eventually they go out of print. People were looking for. This reminds me of that. That's how this record's going to sell. In the next 3 months, we'll sell out of them, and then people will be looking for them for the next 3 years.
$29. And I'm pretty sure this one's in inventory. I think I saw it a little bit earlier.
Louis Armstrong, What a Wonderful World. Single with Swing That Music. So I don't know that I had an influence on this record, but I've often been making suggestions to record companies to please put out What a Wonderful World, because it is really hard to find on a used record. When we have this
Really?
much Louis Armstrong
Yeah.
used records, and none of them have What a Wonderful World on it.
Weird.
The only way you could get this song was on, currently, without, buying it secondhand. The only new version you could buy was Louis Armstrong had a 2-pack It was What a Wonderful World packed with another one of his albums. But it was like $40 because it was like 2 full lengths in one package. And even those are out of stock, out of print right now. So they did this single for $16. You can pick up the song that everybody wants. It's obviously kind of a Christmassy, What a Wonderful World kind of gets lumped in with Christmas stuff. $16. I way over ordered on this. Because I knew eventually, like, I'll get, like, I'm sure around Christmas time I'll get some 16, 18-year-olds looking for this. And for $16 they'll pick this up. So I way over ordered. I got a bunch of these left. I'm okay with it because they will sell down the line. You know anything about this one?
No,
Blast.
and we got 3 of those in, I believe.
Only a couple songs on it, $18. Single LP. Oh, want to check this one? This is my last David Byrne Bellezza Tropical. You want to scan this?
Yeah, I want to say good evening to Dublin, Ireland.
Good evening, man. We haven't even had lunch yet. I'm getting kind of hungry though. I'll scan that bad
Hang on, I
boy.
gotta get to the website.
So compiled by David Byrne, newly, let's see if I can read this thing. Newly remastered with a killer lacquer cut by Chris Bellman. David Byrne's legendary compilation that began the Luca Bop label. Website is correct. We have one left, $35. Kind of surprised that's still here.
2 LPs.
David Byrne stuff's usually pretty sought after. But one, I guess, isn't that bad. Iron Giant. The only person who bought one of these was my sister. Did not sell very well. $31. Character collage, picture collage, featuring the robot. My sister's part of this niche group of people who love these non-Disney, these different cartoon movies. This is a prime example. The original, the Iron Giant, is not a Disney. It's not a, what am I thinking? Universal. So it's not a Despicable Me. It's not a major, and the art on these, she's really into art, and she loves the art. She loves the soundtrack. She loves the movies, the characters. So there's a big following for this stuff. And I don't know. I guess they just didn't know about Record Store Day. So great movie too. The art on it's awesome. The storyline's awesome. But I think it's just sometimes one that's more indie, it doesn't get out.
No, like you said, there's that little niche there that
loves it.
And
It is a really cool liquor picture disc. It is really cool. I'm surprised it didn't sell better. Michael Kamen did the soundtrack, did the score. It's a score, so it's always going to sell a little bit harder than a soundtrack. But whatever. That'll be a cool collectible piece down the road.
Cherry, an Apple original film, a music composed by Henry Jackman on this one. This is a 2 LP set.
Red vinyl?
$31. You would think so, but let me. Yep, cherry red colored vinyl.
Yeah, I think it was Fox when it was released, which means it's Disney now. Yeah, Disney owns it. So, but again, it doesn't. I still throw it in the Fox section.
Yeah.
Who produced it? Who made it?
2 LP set on this one for cherry.
I'm honestly waiting for Disney to just buy us. They're buying everything. Well, they'll own Toad Hall. We'll work for them. We'll work for the mouse at some point.
I am not wearing one of those I'm not wearing a Pluto outfit. I get warm enough, man.
You don't have to.
Woo.
Yeah, you won't have to do that. $26 for the Ghost of Mars John Carpenter's soundtrack. So, obviously, John Carpenter got his start with Halloween. Became a household name for making awesome soundtracks. Kind of surprised we didn't sell out of these. Anything with John Carpenter's name is usually pretty sought after. $26. You're not going to find an original of this. Plus, it's got Steve Vai on it. It's Elliot Easton, Buckethead on guitar. Scott Ian from Anthrax.
Oh, it's got a look at all.
It's got a ton of
Look at
talent
this
on
whole rundown of talent on here.
There's a bunch
Wow.
of talent on that.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, pretty cool.
I'm not gonna lie, this one is just worth it for the cover in Seminoid. a bunch of these have been coming out lately. These crazy art soundtracks. Somebody out there is going to hang these all on their wall. Otherwise, I might do it around here. $31. This is a crazy John Scott soundtrack. $31. Got those left. We're down to the.
That reminds me of like a 1960s type movie cover there.
That's what it is.
And now we're to the 7-inch and the cassettes.
For those of you watching,
we're out of the CD. No, we still have a CD.
We have one
left
CD
here.
left. ToadHallOnline.com. We have a section for Record Store Day drop, Black Friday drop. Click on that. You can see everything we're talking about, except for the Erica 6. We gotta get on there.
And I do agree. Some of the artwork that comes with the albums. They are.
Yeah.
You have to think about not only just the album, the music you're getting, but the artwork on it too. And sometimes it just blows my mind.
People really frown on the picture discs. What if in 5 years everyone looks back and that's what they're looking for?
Yeah.
That's how these things go. Something comes out and it's not popular for years and years and years, and then all of a sudden, 7 years down the road, everyone's collecting well.
Well, not just picture discs alone, but even the artwork just on an album.
Yeah.
On the cover is really cool. Oh, I just beeped. So now we're down to the last little pile here of some of the
Local
7-inch
Natives cassettes.
$11.
Oh, it's clear. I love that it's clear. I don't know why I like that. Like I've never seen a clear cassette before, but it just looks cool because it did clear with black print. And I think it's cool. $11 on that. You got the next one?
Oh, who is Jamie
Liddell.
Liddell, Muddlin Gear. This is a blue cassette, as long as we're doing colors. $15 for this one. It's really cool. I don't know. Obviously, it's closed, so I can't see much of it, but it almost looks like it could be like a boot or something, just because there's nothing
There's
written.
There's
nothing written on the label that's on here, from what I can see. So it's pretty cool. Yeah.
I'm really sad. This one sads me.
Why?
That J.D. McPherson's record Socks. It's a Christmas record, came out on cassette, and we didn't sell a darn one.
Aww.
And I love J.D. McPherson. He's one of my favorite artists. He's a Nashville guy. He was a teacher, and he's making music that sounds like it came out of a 60s dance hall. Like it's upbeat, it's kind of rockabilly, it's guitar, it's like not twist music, but it's throwback music. He's super talented. He made an awesome Christmas record. He put it on a red cassette. He priced it right at $15, and not a single one sold. That bums me out. I love J.D. McPherson. If you aren't familiar with him, at least just go Google him. Go check him out. He's got some great records out there. He put this out on 7-inch last year, 2 years ago. But yeah, it's got All the Gifts I Need, Bad Kid, Hey Skinny Santa, Socks, Every Single Christmas, Ugly Sweater Blues, Holy Carol, Candy and Joy, Santa's Got a Mean Machine, What's That Sound, Claus versus Claus, Twinkle, Little Star. You won't regret it. Check him out. You're going to love him. He's one of my favorites. And that's why I overbuy it every time, because I love him. It's my own fault.
Still have copies. It looks like there might be a couple copies of this one. So the CD, Trust Fund Babies, featuring is Lil Wayne featuring Rich the Kid. $15 on that.
He's been putting a lot of his CDs out on RSD CDs. Lil Wayne trying to jump in on the CD action for Record Store Day, which I'm okay with. That's cool. This is the first one I haven't sold out of. In fact, This is the only one I've ever not sold out of. So
I think there's a couple copies.
There's a couple left. Yeah, we still have some.
Let me check.
Make sure they're online.
I know they got uploaded, but let's take a look and see if
But
maybe
usually
there's some reason
I usually
why.
sell through them all the time.
Yeah, I'm surprised that these didn't sell.
So while she's doing that, I am going to talk about the Eilish. I still have the Eilish 7-inch for $12. Although we had a stack that was this high. I have maybe 6
there
or
were
7
a lot.
left.
Mm-hmm.
So we did pretty good through these. I still have some left, and I have one Tyranny Tough left, a farce to reckon with. What did you guys pick up? What did you see in Record Store Day? What did you get? What was your favorite pickup? Put it in the comments. I want to see what you got, what you loved, what you hated. I want to know. I want to put it in the comments, guys. Let me know what you got. We still have a lot. We still have 60 some titles left. I'm guessing some of these are going to end up in our next blind record draw.
Oh, we need to talk about that, don't we?
Today, Annette and I are going to put together the blind record draw, so I can't officially announce it. I'll just announce that we're going to work on it today because it's been such a crazy week. What do you guys feel about this for a special prize? This is the out-of-print Record Store Day War vinyl box, 1970 to 71. It has War, All Day Music, World is a Ghetto, Deliver the Word, and Why Can't We Be Friends? Brand new from Record Store Day, April.
How many LPs are in there?
It's 5 LPs. This was an over $100 box. The shrink tore because they didn't shrink it very well, but it is brand new. I'm thinking this is going to be our grand prize for our next duck draw.
Really?
Yeah, I think I got a few other cool things to throw in there. Let me know what you think about that. Sam Cooke was my top pick. You know what? We missed it.
Oh, we missed Sam Cooke. Yeah.
We still have Sam Cooke's. I'm glad
Is there
someone.
anything under there else
Yeah,
that we
was there
missed?
anything else in here? We must have sold some yesterday. Yeah, here you go. Want to talk about the Sam Cooke?
Yeah, 3 LP 10-inch Sam Cooke. And we do have quite a, with the Soul Stirrers, the first mile of the way. It says, experience the sanctified rise of Sam Cooke. Got 3 10-inch LPs.
Somehow I missed that one.
The complete unhinged performance from the great 1955 Shrine Concert. His first intimate pop and R&B recordings. And they've all been restored to their original, undubbed, unedited glory for the first time from Kraft Records.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we didn't sell out of those. We still have some of the same Cooks too, guys. I actually ordered even more before Record Store Day because I thought this was going to be a major seller. And we still have them. So I was right on the other one, though, Blackberry Smokes. I knew those were going to go. So I have 50-50. But yeah. This will be the grand prize. I see some people saying I'm going to have to buy some ducks. This will be one of the prizes. We'll put that together today. I don't know if we'll launch it today. Maybe we'll launch it maybe on our next stream. I don't know.
No,
we'll figure something out.
Tom said they hardly got anything in Sweden.
Ugh.
Right.
Sorry to hear that, guys.
Wailing Souls was something really wanted, but wasn't the best pressing.
If you live in Sweden or you live in Newfoundland. Because he calls you. You talk to him, don't you?
Yeah.
That's how you say it? Newfoundland? It's an O, so it screws me up.
Oh, it is weird, huh?
Yeah, well, they're Canadian.
Well, the dogs
that.
around here we just call Newfies.
Okay.
It's easier to say.
Anyway, if you live outside the country, we will ship to you. I've shipped to Mexico and South America and Europe and all the way to the Arctic Circle. And, we just have to get a shipping quote and we'll ship it to you. So.
Oh, yeah, Ray Charles. I see that Crafty picked up the Ray Charles. I bet that sounds good if you've listened to it.
The Matata release, the Shangri-Las was great. Got all my stuff this morning. People were saying they were excited to spin it. People picked up the Aerosmith. We sold out of both the Aerosmith cassette and the LP.
Yeah.
The 21 Pilots Location Sessions was the only RSD I bought.
I unfortunately didn't get a chance to listen to much with the
everything you had
surprise
going
birthday
on.
party and everything. Oh my God, I can't remember what we were listening to. My brother was over. They were throwing out some heavy metal. I don't remember what he was playing.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah.
Well, thanks guys so much for watching. Again, we have $7 flat rate shipping for those of you who live in the continental U.S.
Yeah.
Check that out. We got lots of new releases. We're going to put together a duck draw today.
Right.
We'll get that Eric Essex online. We're going to have a bunch of fun. We're going to keep it going.
This would be awesome.
Yeah, we're going to get rested up. We're all a little sleepy here. We're still recovering from a long weekend.
Yeah, no doubt.
So we'll see you guys soon.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all your patience with us over the Black Friday sales. Thank you to everybody that purchased, and even if you weren't able to purchase,
and our regular
watching
viewers,
us, our
Newfoundland
regular viewers, Newfoundland.
Yeah,
Newfoundland. I mean, everybody's so great.
Yeah, it's starting to really feel like a community, a real family, and it's an awesome vibe to have. So.
And for anybody out here watching about the tote bags, The headset's on order.
Yep, headsets coming. We still have tote bags. We still have calendars if you
Yeah.
guys are looking for any. We still have them. Or those
So
of you
yeah,
out there.
we had fun, a long day, you know, but it's so great to talk to everybody and have that community come together with us.
And if you're new on our channel or you're new on our stream, hit that subscribe button. You guys can also be part of the family and the Toad Hall community. Just hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification. That way you're the first to find out what's going on, especially if we have some limited stuff like a duck draw or mobile 5 minutes or audio file. I don't know.
So right here today, just so far, we've got Newfoundland watching, we've got Ireland watching, we've got Sweden watching. Dang.
It's pretty good. And then, all the way from California, all the way to Florida. And
Yeah.
now Texarkana, I had a guy, talked to a guy from Texas yesterday, and all over the
I'm
place.
just all over the place here today.
Well-
Bopping, because I'm reading the comments and he's chatting. I don't know what he's talking about. It happens.
So we'll see you guys soon. We're going to get rested up, and we're going to announce a duck draw pretty quick.